Guys, it's January. It's January. Don't stress your wallet. Don't what? Don't what? Don't stress your wallet. So we're going to make don't stress your wallet soup. It's practically 2K if you're Ugandan, and if you're not Ugandan, it's around $50. So what? Don't stress your wallet. Don't what? Let's get it. So in the spirit of don't stress your wallet soup, these are the things that we're going to do. You're just going to need some onions, some carrots, and a cleaver, of course, to cut the vegetables. Then you're also going to need some Aromat, obviously. So some salt. This is where I keep my salt. Then I think we'll still need, of course, some cooking oil. Here I'm just using Royco, but you can use sunseed if you want. You can use mukwano cooking oil if you want. Any vegetable oil can work. I don't want to use olive oil because olive oil has this taste. So use a neutral tasting oil. So this is what you're going to need. So let's start. So we are going to start by peeling these carrots. I know I had to use this. I know you guys miss this knife, but it cannot peel. It's so hard to use it to peel. It's like using a gun to shoot mosquitoes. Okay? So we're not going to use a gun to shoot mosquitoes. We're actually going to use a mosquito net. This is a mosquito net, and this is a mosquito. Okay? So let's peel this. So we are done chopping the carrots. As you can see, we are done peeling them. Now what you're going to do now, we are going to chop our nice onions. I always tell you, please get the big onions. They are worth it. It's not helpful getting a smaller onion unless you want the flavor of that smaller onion. The smaller onions have they have a stronger onion flavor than these big ones. But if you're going to just cook dishes and you don't really actually need that flavor, use this. Okay, it's better. And it's even not as expensive as the smaller onions. So next thing, we're going to obviously use this cleaver to do these onions. This knife can bend. It's good for chopping things that really you don't want to chop a lot of. But if something has a skin like this, it's okay. So let's chop this. And we are going to use this to peel. So here is our onion, like really chopped up and really peeled. So we are now going to chop it up. And I have a trick for cutting onions. If you do not want to cry when you're cutting onions, I have one trick. This trick has been proved. It is a world-known trick. If you don't want to cry when you're cutting onions, there's only one trick in the world that can ever work. One trick. Never cut onions. Never cut onions. That's the only trick you have if you never want to cry when you're cutting onions. Just never cut them. So you're going to chop this into, if you're not the type of person who likes onions that much, you're going to use maybe less onion than I use. We will use like half an onion, like just this to make the soup, just this. But if you love onions and you're okay with them, you're going to use all this because we need something in the soup that will make your mouth feel like you're eating something substantial. It's not just going to be just inside the soup. This is also going to be part of the soup, these onions. So we're just going to peel these. You just peel these. Just peel these out and separate them. Okay? Just separate them. It's very easy. You just see where the fault line is and you separate. So now we have practically made this into like little leaflets, as you can see. We just made little leaflets. As I said, if you're not the type of person who likes onions, you can just get that one onion or as it is, and you just kind of like mince it up into like pieces as small as this. Okay? If you don't like onion, but if you're okay with onions, we are going to use this. Actually, we are going to use this as it is. Okay? So it's time to light up the fire and get this recipe on way. Can you imagine we had actually forgotten to chop up our carrots? So we're going to chop up these carrots into like very, very small pieces. Okay? So first things first, you have to split this. Then you can split it in half. That's why I like this knife, you know? You can just literally, food is like, you know, you're like a king and food is bowing down to you. So we are now going to cut what they call cutting on a bias. We are going to cut like this. So you slant the knife like this, like at an angle. Then you cut. Okay, so right here we have our carrots, our nice carrots, and then our onion leaves. Okay, so now what we're going to do, we're going to add this to a nice hot pan. So we are going to use other ingredients like this Aromat. It's sort of like a flavored salt, you know, they flavor the salt. Then we're going to use some Royco. This is like it's a mixture of cornstarch and I think some nut. I think they have let me see. Their list of ingredients include, I don't know that you can see. That's cornstarch, iodized salt, sugar, flavor, what, and all that funny stuff. Then we are going to have this. Now this is what is going to actually, this is the flavor that is going to take this to like the next level. Okay? And you're also going to need some posho. I don't know whether you guys know what posho is, but it's actually cornstarch in other parts of the world, but it's posho to Uganda. So as this is frying, we're going to add some Aromat. I think we don't need a lot because it may make salt measurement hard. But to that, we're going to add half a teaspoon of Royco. We're going to add another, I think like probably quarter a teaspoon of curry powder. And then we are going to stir this. Oh, and our posho. So we are going to add about, this is about a level teaspoon of posho. And I know some of you are wondering why we're adding posho to this, but you're going to see shortly. So now to this, we're just going to add just half a cup of water. And we're going to let this boil for at least 7 to 10 minutes. So now, after like about 10 minutes, this is what we have. And look at how big that is. Look at how big that is. And in case someone out there wants to use flour instead, I advise you not to do that because flour changes the flavor of the sauce. And cornstarch or posho, it doesn't do that. So we're going to plate this with some rice, then we eat. So now this is our soup. That is our soup. So we're going to make some rice and we're going to add the rice onto this. And we see how well this adds up to its reputation. So our rice is right here. We have gone for ordinary white rice because, I mean, if you're not stressing your wallet in January, you don't need to put in a lot of stuff. Although we put in, I think I just put in a bit of ginger in the rice and that was it. Ginger, that is all. It makes the rice smell nice. So we're going to test and see how well this adds up. So let's see how this is going to be like. I think I'll have to take a spoon of the rice and let me dip that in the sauce. Yeah. This is so nice. It has that sweetness from the carrots and a bit of that extra flavor from the curry powder. But this is, I think, the best and cheapest meal you can have in January 2020. And unless you're probably going to eat flour, like just going to eat flour, like, you know. But if you're going to cook something, this is probably one of the cheapest meals you can have. As always, guys, thank you for watching. But God bless you guys, you know. And Please like the video, comment if you want me to do any more of these meals, if you're suggesting any recipe that you want help with, I can maybe help you guys out. So like, subscribe to the channel, support this channel, you guys. There's not a lot of people, doing what I do right now. But support this so that show this to the world. So as always guys, thanks for watching and salute.